I'm inside a little room speaking to you through a hole, and I can't hold myself up. My legs ain't working. What don't you guys understand?
Mr. Vasher, can you hear me? Mr. Vasher, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I'm Magistrate Garwood. I'm going to be handling your cases today. Right now, I have two cases for you, 25F5-5772FY and 25FB-1424FT. Tell me your full and complete name for the record.
First name, Thomas Walter Eugene Vasher.
Thank you. Sir, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you can't afford an attorney, the court will refer you to the local appointing authority. That's the public defender's office. You, I believe, met with Ms. Moeller today. She will assist you today. You also have the right to a probable cause within 14 days, a preliminary examination within 21 days, and you have the right to a trial. Do you understand your rights?
Yeah, my rights have been violated this whole process, though.
Okay.
I haven't been able to feel my legs from the waist down since I've been here. They left me for 17 hours laying in a puddle of urine, not even called the hospital one time.
Okay, so on your paperwork, I'll make a request that you're in to see the medical wing, okay?
Please contact him because the sergeant here laughs at me and is leaving me laying in urine for 2 days now. I'm in a puddle of urine 12 foot around.
Okay, so I'll make that request that they get you into medical.
Her name is Burris.
Sir, we're gonna proceed, okay? We'll have counsel place their appearance on the record. Is there any objection that we take care of the cases jointly?
No, Your Honor, I can certainly distinguish each case. Good afternoon, Stacey Schaffers, Assistant Prosecuting Attorney, appearing on behalf of the prosecution and petitioner on both matters here today.
Thank you.
And Allison Muller, Assistant Public Defender, here on behalf of Thomas Vasher on both matters. Mr. Vasher, can you state your name again, please?
Thomas Vasher.
Thank you. Counsel, would you like me to read the complaints or do you waive formal reading?
Your Honor, we do waive formal reading.
All right.
What are we waiving? We don't waive nothing.
Well, Mr. Vasher, do you need me to go through all the details of each of the
I need
complaints?
you to go through all the details. We waive nothing. Whenever I'm in the court, don't ever let no one lie and say I waived anything. I don't waive nothing.
Okay, that's fine. I'll go through the details of the complaint on case ending.
I have no business in here. They illegally arrested me while I was out on television.
Mr. Vasher, you have to let me do my job, okay?
I'm sorry.
On case 1424FT, the charges alleged, it's alleged that on or about February 25th of 2025, that you were at Fall River Road and Rambling Road in Ypsilanti Township. Count 1 alleges that you were the driver of a motor vehicle. You were given a visual or audible signal by hand voice, emergency light, or siren by Deputy Clark, a police officer who was in uniform. The officer's vehicle was identified as an official police vehicle acting in lawful performance of his or her duties, and they directed you to bring your vehicle to a stop, and that you did willfully fail to obey that direction by increasing. You have to let me finish talking or else we won't be able to do
a different charge.
Mr. Vasher, this is how this works. You let me do my job, and then I'll let you.
I can't hear you though. I'm not even in a place where I can hear you. I'm inside a little room speaking to you through a hole, and I can't hold myself up. My legs ain't working. What don't you guys understand?
To the deputy. Can the deputy hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Is there any way that you can move the device closer to Mr. Vasher so he can stay seated?
I can't hear you, ma'am. I can't hear nothing you're saying.
Let me see if I can turn this here. Let's see.
And I can't sit in front of that beanhole at all. I can't hold myself up. My legs don't work. They ain't contacted medical for me.
And deputy, is there any way that you can say to him that there's not a chair in there, there's just the bed?
There's just 2 benches, yes, ma'am.
Okay, so there's nothing he can move to be closer to the door?
No.
No, ma'am.
This is the closest I can get.
Well, clearly he can hear me. If
Yes.
he can hear me from where he is, I'm happy to proceed.
Okay.
Can you check with him?
Can you hear, Mr. Bassett?
Say it.
Can you hear, the judge?
No, I can't hear you.
Mr. Vasher, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
So that sounded like, yes, I can hear you.
Yes.
All right, Mr. Vasher, I'm going to continue. I need you not to interrupt me. If you interrupt me, then I can't do what I need to do.
Your first word, and after that, I can't hear shit.
Okay, so at the jail, are there any other accommodations that you can make so that he's somewhere where he can hear me fully?
Yeah, there's a lot of combinations. They got wheelchairs, they got everything.
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr.
Could you give me 1 minute? I'm gonna get another officer. We're gonna see if we can open this door up.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Mark? Mark?
Oh, I know he can hear me. It is clear he can hear me because he's responding to me. Yeah, it's an issue of not interrupting me. This will be interesting.
Hey, I'm not buying you, I'm not.
Mark?
I ain't gonna threaten to move.
He can hear what she's saying.
Not a violent person in the first place.
Vasher, come on over.
I can't. I cannot. I will not. I can't. We've already been through this. She said that she's getting under this person's head about it. So.
Vasher, you were just standing.
I know. I tried standing. I can't stand. My
Mr.
legs
Vasher.
Okay,
Mr.
Judge,
Vasher.
speak. She's speaking.
Mr. Vasher,
Yes, ma'am.
from where you are right now, can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
All right, I will proceed on the condition that you do not interrupt me.
I'm listening.
If you interrupt me, I'm going to stop and we'll take care of this tomorrow.
Okay. Okay.
All right. The complaint alleges that on February 25th of 2025, that you were in Ypsilanti Township, that you were given a visual, audible, or a signal by hand, voice, emergency light, or siren by a deputy who was in uniform and in a police vehicle that was identified as an official police uniform or official police vehicle. They were acting in lawful performance of their duties, and they directed you to bring your vehicle to a stop, that you willfully failed to do so and increased your speed and attempted to flee or elude, resulting in a collision or an accident in an area where the speed limit was 35 miles per hour. That is a felony with a maximum penalty 5 years in prison and or $1,000, and the Secretary of State will suspend your license for 1 year. Count 2 alleges that you did knowingly or intentionally possess less than 25 grams of a mixture containing heroin.
I've never had heroin in my life.
I'm still talking.
Okay.
Heroin and or fentanyl. That's a felony with a maximum penalty 4 years in prison and or $25,000. Count 3 is alleging that you did drive a vehicle on Holmes Road at or near Ridge Road in Ypsilanti, at or near Mott Road in Ypsilanti, in a willful or wanton disregard for the safety of persons or property. That's a misdemeanor with a maximum penalty 93 days in jail and or $500. Count 4 alleges that you did operate a vehicle on a roadway, Holmes, at or near Ridge. I'm still talking. In Ypsilanti while under the influence of a controlled substance. That's a misdemeanor with a maximum penalty 93 days in jail and or $100 to $500 and or 360 hours of community service, rehabilitative programs, vehicle immobilization if you have a mandatory prior similar conviction. You may be responsible for cost of prosecution, and you may have to reimburse the government for emergency response. Count 5 of this alleges that you did operate a motor vehicle with no license or multiple licenses, or with the wrong class of license. That is a misdemeanor charge with a maximum penalty 90 days in jail and or $100. And count 6 alleges that you did drive a motor vehicle, a 2009 Cadillac DTS, upon those roadways, homes, and ridge in Ypsilanti, a public roadway, when your vehicle was not registered. That's a misdemeanor charge with a maximum penalty 90 days in jail and or $100. Those are the 6 charges in that complaint against you. You understand what you've been charged with and not maximum penalties. Not do you agree or disagree, but do you understand what you've been charged with?
Actually, no, because you gave me like 10 charges and only got 1 charge.
I read to you 6 charges.
I know, I got 6 charges and they picked me up and told me I had 2 charges.
Okay, but that's different. I've now gone over each charge. So do you understand each charge I've told you about?
No, I don't. I don't understand nothing. I don't understand none of this.
All right, then listen to what I'm saying. So the first charge, it alleges that the police, either with their car or themselves, told you to stop your vehicle and you actually increased your speed and had a collision. Do you understand?
Riding a bicycle. I never hit nobody. I was riding a fucking bike when they pulled me over. Excuse my language.
I'm not going to excuse your language. I'm being respectful of you. I need you to.
I'm sorry. I was riding a bike when they pulled me over. A bicycle. I just got my license 3 days ago, 5 days ago.
This is from February of 2025.
I just got my license 5 days ago.
I don't care when you got your license. These charges are from February. So do you understand what you're being charged with from February?
I'm being charged with whatever you said, I guess. Whatever you say is what I'm being charged with.
Okay, great. Then I'm going to go on to the other complaint. The other complaint ends in 5772. And that alleges that on or about May 9th of 2025, that you were in the city of Ann Arbor, 3035 Washtenaw Ave. It's alleged in count 1 that you did commit the crime of larceny by stealing a Samsung watch. That is a felony with a maximum penalty 4 years in prison and or $5,000. Count 2 alleges that you did while the Verizon store, Verizon Wireless, was open to the public, steal property of the store that was offered for sale at a price of less than $200. You have a prior conviction, so this is a second or subsequent offense, making a misdemeanor with a maximum penalty 1 year in jail and or $2,000 or 3 times the value or difference in the price of property stolen, obtained, or attempted to be obtained, whichever is greater. Do you understand those 2 charges?
Oh yes, but I gave them that. I took the
Don't acknowledge that you stole something.
No, I took it off the wall and I made the dude that was standing there talking to me give me his charger and everything right off of him. And then I gave it back to him like an hour later after I left. I just showed somebody that I could do it. I took it back to him. It's all on videotape.
Okay, so it's clear you understand the charges. You understand the maximum penalties?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna have you stand mute. I'll enter a plea of not guilty on your cases. I'm gonna schedule you for your next court date. Both the cases will travel together. They'll be handled on October 9th for a probable cause conference. That's at 9 a.m. or as soon thereafter as your case can be called.
Can I ask a question?
Can I finish saying my sentence?
Okay, yes, ma'am. I'm sorry.
So 9 a.m. or as soon thereafter, your case can be called. They're at the 14A1 District Court in person in front of Judge Simpson. You had a question?
My question is, my bond. Like, can I have a bond on this? Like, what is it?
Can you what?
Can I get a bond on this?
Yeah, we're going to talk about that in just a second. We're not there yet. That's why you have an attorney here.
I'm just trying to figure out where all these charges came from, because that watch I handed back to the worker.
All right, so the next thing we'll talk about is bond. I'm gonna hear from the prosecutor, and then I'm gonna hear from your counsel. Ms. Shaw.
Thank you, Gardener. I'm going to address the case that happened on Fall River Road and Rambling Road first. We have prepared a bond recommendation form in that case. We are requesting surety bond in the amount of $20,000. We're also requesting drug alcohol testing for the following substances: marijuana, fentanyl, heroin, cocaine, methamphetamines, and amphetamines.
Yes, there's no
We-
way I can
we are-
get $20,000.
Sir, if you keep interrupting, you're gonna sit and we'll do this another day. Are you done interrupting?
Yes, Your Honor.
I have been nothing but respectful to you.
You
I am-
have, and I apologize.
Okay, so show me and counsel the respect that we deserve. One
Yes.
more try.
Yes, Your Honor, we'll do.
I'm sorry, Ms. Shaw. You're welcome to proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. We are also requesting standard bond conditions, including no assaultive behavior, no stalking behavior, no firearms, ammo, components, or weapons. Do not use or possess any device, including 3D printers, for creating or manufacturing gun components. Do not violate any laws. No alcohol, marijuana, or illegal drugs. Do not leave the state of Michigan without permission of the court. We're requesting the $20,000 surety bond because the defendant is charged with multiple felonies. He has an extensive criminal history. His behavior in this case endangered everyone on the roads and nearby, and his substantial drug abuse problems likely make him a threat to both himself and those around him. It would be in the best interest of the suspect in the community to place this financial figure on him. We're furthermore requesting no driving of any motor vehicle or transportation device. To give you a brief synopsis of the facts of this case, Your Honor, it's my understanding that the vehicle was observed with no valid or visible license plate, driving at a high rate of speed and crossing the center line. Police tried to effectuate an emergency traffic stop. Speeds increased anywhere from up to 439 at one point up to 86 miles an hour, mostly in residential areas. At one point, the defendant's vehicle crashed into a church at the corner of Allen Road and Forest Road. The defendant was observed to be reaching down under his seat, so officers drew their service weapons as it appeared that the defendant was going to flee the vehicle. The vehicle was still in drive at the time. He was refusing to comply with commands at the time, and it was taken down at that time. So those are the reasons for the facts in that case. With regards to the larceny in the building involving the Samsung 7 watch, we are requesting the following bond conditions. We have also prepared a bond recommendation form in that case. We are requesting a surety bond in that case in the amount of $5,000. We are also requesting that the defendant not go to 3035 Washtenaw Avenue, Ann Arbor, Michigan. I believe that's the Verizon store. All standard bond conditions, including those I just recited in the previous case, that the $5,000 bond is requested because it was a felony charge. The victim requires restitution. The suspect has a long criminal history. The suspect was on probation when he committed this offense, demonstrating his unwillingness to comply with court-ordered conditions designed to facilitate his safe release to the community. We are also requesting in that case that he not have any contact with any of the employees or persons there at the Verizon wireless store of 3035 Washtenaw Avenue. Thank you.
Thank you. Ms. Mueller.
Your Honor, given the nature of the charges, it is going to be a complicated case, and I discussed that with Mr. Vasher. He is, of course, requesting a personal bond.
Yes.
Mr. Vasher did just recently start a new job, so there's a couple positives. He started working at McDonald's. He also receives Social Security, so he does have that in form of money coming in, but it would be hard for him to post any bond at all whatsoever. Another positive for Mr. Vasher, he did indicate that he's worked with Home of New Vision successfully in the past, that he did complete an inpatient program with them. So if that's something the court would consider, he felt very good about possibly working with Home of New Vision going forward if the court would consider any kind of release to treatment condition, especially regarding the first case involving the drug allegations.
Yeah, because I've really been working with Home and New Vision and doing speeches for them too as well. And I just started my job. I got to go for my orientation. I did both of my interviews and been accepted to McDonald's, and I'm supposed to do my orientation tomorrow, which starts my work. So then I'll be working, and I have my Social Security. I've been doing the right thing for the first time ever in my life.
When are you supposed to start work?
Tomorrow I go for my orientation, tomorrow is Sunday. I thought tomorrow was Tuesday. Anyways, Tuesday I go for my orientation. I start Tuesday night.
Just a
That's
moment.
my work schedule, and I work every night from 7 till close. And I go there every night anyway and help Marcia close. That's my daily routine. I mean, there's no way I could post the bond, Your Honor, at any cost because I have no money except for Social Security. And the most I could pay is maybe like $200-300 because that's what my Social Security will be left in my account. And I'd be able to pay up to like $300, I think, is all I have left on my check this month to bond out.
All right, these are your conditions.
And I've never missed a court date. I have missed one
Mr.
court
Vasher?
date. It was my attorney had called me and told me that my case was referred, so I didn't have to come. So it wasn't my fault. Other than that, I've never missed a court in my life. Ever.
My turn to talk.
Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry.
No interruptions. That's
Yes,
our deal.
Your Honor.
I let you talk. I didn't interrupt you. My
Yes,
turn.
you did.
These are your bond conditions. No alcohol, no illegal drugs, and no marijuana. Do you have a medical marijuana card?
I do.
Is it valid?
It is.
Okay. So with that medical marijuana card, you can only use medical marijuana, no recreational marijuana. It's a prescription. You have to follow the prescription.
Okay.
You understand?
Yes, I do.
You're going to have a scram tether. So
Yes.
One sec. It's drugs. Actually, I'm not going to do scram tether because it's not alcohol, correct?
Right. Well, I will come in and drop 10 times a week because I ride right by.
Now talk. Stop. Stop. Okay. Not going to do scram tether. I'm going to require you to come in. You're going to be testing for all of it. Marijuana, fentanyl, heroin, cocaine, methamphetamine, and amphetamine. And we're going to begin that testing. If you're able to post your bond, that testing will begin on the first day that you can get to community corrections. When you get there, you have to bring photo ID and $12. If you don't have photo ID, you're going to get a copy of your booking photos. That testing is going to be 3 times a week. Do you understand?
I do, Your Honor. And I will make it every day. I'll be here.
It was just a yes or a no.
Yes.
Okay. Sit tight for a second here. When does that medical marijuana card expire?
I think we just got it renewed in July, I want to say. I'm not sure.
Okay.
But I mean, I don't even care. I won't even smoke weed, period.
Just answer the questions I ask you, okay?
Yeah, I think it's July.
All right. So if it's expired or if it's not valid, then we're going to include the marijuana in your testing. You understand?
Yes.
All right. Continuing. You're not allowed to leave the state without prior permission of the court. You're not to purchase or possess any firearms, ammunition, any gun components, or any dangerous weapons, nor are you to be with anyone who has any of those items. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you own any firearms or dangerous weapons?
I do not.
You are not to assault, terrorize, frighten, intimidate, threaten, harass, molest, or stalk anyone. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
You're to have no contact with any employees of the Verizon Wireless store on Washtenaw. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
You're not to go back to that location, the 3035 Washtenaw. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
You are not to violate any criminal law. You're required to appear for any and all court hearings and other places as directed by the court. All of your conditions, they're going to exist whether you're in custody or out of custody. They'll remain in full force and effect until changed by the court. If there's any change to your address, email, or telephone number, you're required to notify the court and the public defender. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
You are not to drink and drive. You are not to use drugs and drive. You are not to drive without a valid license. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Any vehicle that you're driving has to be registered and has to have insurance. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have any questions regarding what I've done so far?
No, Your Honor.
As far as the felony, the larceny felony is concerned, that's the one for May ending in 5772. I am going to set a cash bond on that case. And if you are able to post your bond on the other case, then you can be released on that case. That cash bond, just so you can get some credit for time served, is going to be $100 cash or surety. So if you post your bond on the other case, you can be released on this case.
Okay, what's the
Hold
bond?
on, hold on.
Oh, okay.
I'm still going.
Yeah, because I can't make no big money at all. Like $200 would be like the most.
All right, now we're going to go to the other case. This is the case that's really of concern to me. When we have people who are having car accidents, who are under the influence, who are driving, who don't have the appropriate credentials to be driving or be driving a particular car, that's of concern. You put me at risk, you put yourself at risk, you put everyone at risk. There is no mechanism that I can use in our current county, in our sort of tools that we have. I don't have a tether that I can put on you to make sure you're not using anything. And even if I send you every day, all that does is give me a test result. And so I'm concerned about the safety of the community, and I'm concerned for your safety. I'm also concerned about your behavior today. And that makes me question whether you're going to be able to do what you need to do to stay in compliance with the orders of the court. So this is what I'm going to do. Again, not looking for your commentary at this point. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to set a $5,000 cash or surety bond, no 10% privilege. If you can't post it, okay, then we've given you the next available date that we have. And again, you have other charges that we're still waiting to hear on.
Can I say one thing? Can I ask a question?
You can ask a question if it's a question, not just a comment.
Okay, could maybe like I please get like maybe a 10% on that 5,000? I could make that bond. So because I just got it took me so long because I didn't know how to do the computer things to get into to be accepted to the job for McDonald's, or I would have been working for the last year, but I just figured it out. It took me like 3 months to figure out how to do the McHire online. If I can get that down to like a 10%, if I can get it to a 500, I can pay that bond. I can be to work by Tuesday. I can pay my other $100 bond. Please, can I get that at 10%?
I'm going to leave it as it is, and then we're going to see what happens tomorrow with the other charges. And then I'm happy to reevaluate based on what happens with the other charges. So you can't go anywhere anyway.
Yeah, I didn't plan on going anywhere. But I did if I can get my bonds, if I can pay my bonds off when I go to court on the other charges in the reinstate.
I hear you. Let me see what happens tomorrow if other charges come through. And then if appropriate, I will reconsider this. But for now, it's $5,000.
So if the charges don't come through tomorrow, then what?
Then I'll reevaluate, and I will reevaluate and decide whether I can lower that down.
That won't be until the 9th, right?
I'm sorry?
That won't be until the 9th, right?
That won't be until...
You said tomorrow, if the other charges don't come through, you would reevaluate.
Tomorrow.
So tomorrow, you will reevaluate tomorrow if the charges don't come through.
Either way, I'll reevaluate tomorrow.
I don't get it. I really didn't get it, because if the charges don't come through, so I still got to see you tomorrow again?
I will reevaluate tomorrow morning and see if I need to see you again. If I need to see you again, then I will do so. If I don't need to see you again, I will still look at your file.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So if
So
the- if
sit
the other
tight.
char- if the
You
other
just have to
charges-
hang tight.
So that's what I'm saying. It won't be tomorrow, even if the charges don't come through.
I will reevaluate your case tomorrow once I know what happens with the other charges. So if I change your bond, you'll find out tomorrow. If I don't change your bond, you'll find out tomorrow. If you get new charges, you're going to find out tomorrow. You have to wait until tomorrow. For now, the bond is $5,000 on the one file, $100 on the other file.
And if they don't charge me with anything else tomorrow, you'll reevaluate
I will reevaluate
and possibly give me the 500 so I can get out.
and possibly change your bond.
Please. And
But
thank you.
just remember, and I'm going to put in a request for you to go to medical, but just remember, I am evaluating you based on everything. So if you start screaming at me or interrupting me or screaming at counsel, or I find out that you're misbehaving in jail, it's going to be a problem for you.
Well, I'm sorry, but I did all that because I've been laying in here in a puddle a year, and for the 11 to 12, 13 hours, it's still right here on the floor next to me.
That's why I'm getting you medical attention.
I mean,
Okay? So I have been nothing but
you
what?
have been great. You have been
Okay.
great.
So behave accordingly. You're all set. Thank you to the
Thank
sheriff.
you. Thank you, Your Honor. Have a blessed day.
Counsel, anything further?
Nothing further on this case, Your Honor. Thank you.
No, nothing.
All right, court will stand in recess. We will see you all tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. I was just texting
Thank-
Matt. He says hello. Mansoor.
Annette.
Yeah. Bye.